Welcome to No Dice Games' first battle report for Kings of War. I'm James, and across from me is Jesse. We're gonna have a 2,000 point game of Kings of War. So on this side of the table, we've got a horde of skeletons, a Lich King, a Vampire Lord on Undead Worm. We have a horde of ghouls, horde of skeletons, another Lich King. A regiment of revenants. Then we have my zombie legion with Nagash as a centerpiece, because that's just awesome. I've got my revenant cav, my revenant king. Let's get a good look at that guy. And finally, we have another, horde of skeletons. That's it for my side of the table. We'll pass you over to Jesse.
We got 2 organ guns here with a warsmith here. Got a troop of berserkers, a regiment of shield breakers, a regiment of iron guard, 2 troops of iron watch rifles, and right here we have my ASB or army standard bearer. Middle board, another troop of berserkers, a horde of ironclad with an ASB right behind them. Right here we have another regiment of shield breakers. On the left side, this here is like a regiment of rangers, second unit of rangers, and my 3rd organ gun.
Okay, so my first turn, I advanced a little bit, took out my skeletons and stuff in the way, or like in the way of each other, kind of funny. My revenants moved up, zombies, everything. During my shooting phase, I cast Surge and got some more movement out of the skeletons and so the zombies as well. So they're going through the forest, and everybody just advanced a little more. On to Jesse's turn.
All right, turn 1. Basically, I moved my guys up. A whole lot of nothing. As for my shooting phase, this organ gun here basically took a pot shot over his skeletons over there, did some wounds, nothing serious. As for this side, organ gun shot at his dragon, did a wound, whole lot of nothing. As for my rangers, which in hindsight I forgot they had Vanguard, took some pot shots over at him, did a whole lot of nothing, and nothing's in close combat. So
okay, so for my turn 2, my vampire went up, did a breath weapon, ended up terribly. Advanced some of my units, kind of clogged myself in the bottleneck there, as Jesse likes to put the terrain like that. Revenants just moved up, so did my Lich King, Revenant Cavalry and all that moved. And then over here we had a Surge that was quite good, which carried me over into Jesse's Gunners, which I took out, and advanced to within 1 inch of his Iron Breakers there. Shield Breakers. And that's it for my turn. A bunch of Surges, some healing, and moving on.
Alright, turn 2. Organ gun takes some pot shot at some skeletons over there, did hold nothing. And basically, my berserkers charged his revenant knights, basically gave him a bloody nose, but he got pushed back. My shield breakers tried to break some zombies, didn't do a whole lot of nothing.
Good, how you doing?
These fellows here just moved right on up.
No worries.
My rangers over here basically take some pot shot at some ghouls, did a whole lot of nothing. These rangers here take some pot shots at this.
Okay.
At the undead dragon, just peppered him a bit, including the organ gun, whole lot of nothing, and that's it.
Okay, so the top of turn 3. My vampire charged the rangers and beat them in combat. They wavered. My ghouls charged the other unit of rangers and wiped them out. My skeletons charged the shield breakers and did some wounds, but didn't rout them in any way. They just bounced back. Everything else just kind of moved over to the zombies. They countercharged the charge that charged them, and they did a few wounds, but didn't waver anything. And my cavalry charged the berserkers, dealing out some damage, but not breaking them, and healing back some wounds. My skeletons advanced with some surges. I got some really good surge rolls going on in this game.
Therefore, organ guns pretty much like blast apart horde of skeletons. Berserkers are still hitting on the cavalry. A massive legion of zombies. Burmans got pummeled to death 4 ways by berserkers, ironclad rifles, iron guard, and shield breakers. My horde of ironclad basically is turned face along with the ASB. Shield breakers try to pummel some skeletons but failed miserably. And basically a whole lot of peppering on this side of the board. And my rangers failed to basically shake off the wavering, so on to turn 5.
Alright, so top of turn 5, my vampire killed the rangers. I killed some of the shield breakers over here with the ghouls and the skeletons who just pivoted or over. And then we've got the revenants, didn't really do much. They missed all but 2 attacks. My horseman killed, and the revenant king killed off the berserkers, and my lich king healed the knights. And we moved to the bottom of turn 5. Okay, so top of turn 6, my dragon over there went and killed the organ gun. We had a big skirmish over here, but his dwarves didn't break. The revenants still haven't broken those berserkers, but they just keep killing, doing more wounds. Over here, the White King did 4 wounds on the dwarves, didn't do anything, and the dwarf engineer is now dead with the cavalry facing down the organ guns. End of my last turn. Let's see what Jesse does.
Final round. Shield breakers try to kill that Revenant King, failed miserably. These organ guns try to blast apart these knights, failed miserably. These berserkers try to kill these revenants, failed miserably. Combined forces of Iron Guard and Ironclad try to kill these skeletons and failed miserably. And this guy tried to heal and guess what? Failed miserably. So now we're about to tally out points and find out who is the victor.
Alright, so final results for the battle after 6 turns of a hard-fought game. Jesse lost 835 points, and I lost 340. That's a margin of victory for me for 495 points. I'd like to thank Jesse for coming out and playing, and we look forward to doing more battle reports in the future, and probably a lot better quality. Thank you, and you guys have a great day.